Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4, You Only Live Once, done live with the Rad Run, here in Diamond City, at our home. And last time we were dealing with the fact that Far Harbor decided not to give us any rads in the Radstorms. Well, there were rads in the fog, but just not enough rads. Must have been something that Molo earned from having such a nice time on the island in our previous run, but yeah, we can have that. So, in between parts, I stood outside in the Radstorm for 30 minutes, and that was already rounded up, and I only took about 10 rads. And then I decided to stand outside for another 15 minutes just to make sure that that's actually what's happening, because let's get our... Okay, a little bit of a stutter there. 534 rads. So, yeah, 14 or 15 rads for 45 minutes. Not too bad. Today we've got a lot to do. We don't have much in the way of fusion cores, but we've got the shops over here. We have the ability to get our armor up, and our armor, if we could get a jetpack on that, if we could get it up to its highest rank, oh, that'd be wonderful. I want to get my armor up to be as powerful as possible. And then once we've gotten that taken care of, okay, that's to be expected because this game is quite silly. Yeah, the Radstorms, they're strange. But I am taking the rads, they're happening, so it's fine. But at the same time, it's just very strange that the game is forcing me to have to reactivate the Radstorm, and it was breaking in Far Harbor. So, not quite sure what's happening there. Heard an explosion in the distance. Yes, today we've got to upgrade our armor and then go do some killing. Now, the last time I had made myself as powerful or jumped up in power as much as I am going to today, kind of went to my head, and then I got my biggest hit in any of my runs I've ever taken, I'm pretty sure, with that 60 damage grenade immediately from some super mutants. So let's go get some revenge and kill some super mutants, I think. Probably not the best idea. What I want to be looking for while I'm over here is a few things. I need adhesive aluminum circuitry, nuclear material, rubber, asbestos. Yeah, so a random assortment of things. Let's just take the good stuff first of all. And I've got a plan to actually make some money. So I'm going to be looking for fiber optics, even though this stuff is heavy. I'll leave that for there. And nuclear material, always good. But it is the copper is also going to be really useful. So let's take those. And I want to find the 0.5 weight items that are really good. Nuclear material, aluminum, glass, spring, stuff like that. That'll be good. But yeah, here we go. Aluminum, fiber optics, and glass. 0.7 weight, so not nothing, but yeah, all these things I'm going to break down. Aluminum, fiber optics. You can make so much money if you're... Okay, well, I've already pushed myself over the limit, apparently. So let's get some fiber optics out of our thing. More of that. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we're picking up all of the aluminum and fiber optics and some copper in the form of that glass. So that's 40 copper right there. So more than enough. What we need to make sure we've got is more adhesive and fruit, purified water. Actually, we have plenty at home, but no good over here. Just grab everything up because, yeah, we're gonna do a lot of work today just to get started. Okay, so what else? We'll need some asbestos, actually. And that would be... have to look through these things manually. Oh, there's asbestos in the form of chalk. What else is asbestos? Don't need much, just a little bit. Ah, there we go. It's the coffee pots. That'll do. And rubber, apparently. I've got my math sheet because I was doing some math on what I needed. I'm going to just take extra. Rubber's pretty light. We've got nuclear material. We should have enough circuitry. If we don't, well, that's fortunate. See what we've got. Circuitry at 17 right there should be fine. Ceramic, I think, is good. Aluminum should be good, and adhesive, with what we've got at least, should be good. Okay, now the next thing is I was thinking of actually upgrading the not the combat rifle, the assault rifle, which unfortunately would require a few things. And do I have them all? I'm not entirely sure, but I want to make sure I do in case I don't, if that makes sense. Let's start with plastic. So plastic. And nuclear material should be good. Fiberglass, I mean, it should be good, but I'm going to just take all this stuff just in case. And crystal, again, it should be good, but just to make sure. And circuitry, springs. Might need some springs, I doubt it, but let's just take a look at what we got. Probably need the screws, probably need the... Where's the springs down here? Gears and oil. I'm going to take the oil out of rotation, but we'll just have to deal with it. I don't have any just straight up oil, so deal with that. Oil can. Probably just take a second to break everything down. It's getting to the point where it's probably faster to do that, but fine. I should have enough oil over there. Slow start as usual, but this got to do. I can't do this in between parts. Well, I could, but then I want to do as much between parts as I can without actually going off and potentially finding enemies and doing anything like that, because then what's the point of having it be a live run? Probably saving issues with having to do. Okay, so we've got steel, screw, oil, gear, aluminum, adhesive, rubber, spring, circuit. Hopefully this is fine. Let's be on our way. Grab as much of this as we can. Hopefully it's not the mute fruit that we need. And we've got someone coming in trying to be silly, so I need to institute the ban hammer. Bear with me. Ban hammer incoming. Move. Hide user on this channel. There we go. Nothing like someone coming in to talk about sexy times to start out the stream. But anyway, what we've got to do now is an amazing amount of upgrades to our power armor. What we will be doing is getting the jetpack, getting it up to Mark 5, 6. But of course we need to take our armor up a little bit, but we're sitting on 6 level ups, I believe. More than enough to handle things. And it's unfortunate because I keep on thinking that I can go off to Nuka World with the right perks, and I keep on taking other things that I want instead of the right perks to get through everything. But I love having my jetpack around, so that's just what we're going to be doing. Get in here as quickly as possible. And throw all the junk in here. Awesome. throw a few of the weapons away in here because I'm guessing that it's going to be too heavy otherwise. Get it all out of the way. Now, what we need to do first, starch. Let's get the starch going. That is not a lot of potatoes, but it should be more than enough. The assault rifle is not necessary compared to actually making the power armor as good as it can, so we're going to do this. Oh no, core assembly, jetpack needs armor, whatever will we do? Well, yeah, we need to do what we need to do. 535 rats. Not horrible considering that we're getting extra damage from all of that, but armor, 3 in a row gets us up to armor rank 4. Little late, but better than never. Better late than never, whatever the phrase is. Core assembly, I have been really enjoying you. You've been a nice thing to have along, but I have enough Mirelurk egg omelets, I think. Yeah, we're moving over to the jetpack. It's happening. That feels good. Feels very nice. And while we're at it, we're just going to up all of the damage and energy resistance that we could possibly want. It should be pretty substantial, from something like 800 or 900 for the overall energy resistance up to like 1600 or something. We'll do a quick look. Actually, I have it written down here somewhere. Numbers, more numbers. Followed by more number. Okay, well, I don't know the exact numbers, but we'll just guesstimate. It is good. Whatever the case is, it is definitely good. So 170 up to 270, 110 up to 210, so yeah. And Idiot Savant triggering every once in a while, also very welcome. Let's get our legs nice and solidified. And the targeting helmet, very nice. I did already change the headlamp to bright as I was just looking in between parts. But here's a little fun thing. Let's take a look at this. A headlamp with 112 aluminum, 51 copper, and 76 fiber optics. If you take 3 of those and put them together, you get a value of 224 for a single headlamp. So, just going to do a little something silly. And then we're going to go back to, of course, the bright one, because we definitely need a bright headlamp. Step on out, and in our inventory, we've spent 3 pieces of junk to create a 0.5 weight, 186 value headlamp. 1 fiber optics, 1 copper, and 1 aluminum. And yeah, we're just going to... It's not breaking the game. It's, you know, makes sense that you can create stuff that are really, really useful. But of course, you know, supply and demand, if you flood the market with headlamps for power armor, then every single power armor is going to have one. So the price should drop, but it's not going to. Only if you, you know, lose out on charisma stuff. But yeah, we've got our power armor and we've got our jetpack. Oh, this is wonderful. I've been waiting for this. And it even looks better. The lead paint, the lead plating, whatever it is, that goes on the inside. The outside has the wonderful, nice, shiny power armoriness to it. Okay, let's not spend too much time looking at it. Got things to do, places to be, people to kill, things to kill, stuff to kill, lots of things to kill. But I'm just going to do a quick little round of this. Very light on the experience, that's why I figured it wasn't that big of a deal. And I'm just kind of manufacturing money, and I do like money because it's that type of... get the bright out. There we go. Oh no, I got in. I meant to actually make one more round of flights. So, whoops. Out. But one of the best things, well, I mean, something that I just kind of realized... just how useful it was to have the bright, and then I, you know, made something that was worth 224. Yeah, it's very nice to just be able to make a few items, aluminum, copper, fiber optics, into something so valuable right there. So, That's why we're doing that. Get the headlamp bright back on. There we go. And this will be useful since in between parts I did sell a bunch of stuff to the traders over there. So I am pretty much broke when it comes to being able to sell stuff. I don't want to sell too much fusion cells, plasma cartridges, anything else really. But this area over here I think is fine. We'll be able to sell all that stuff. So what have we got? We've got a bunch of 180 value stuff. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12. We can do better than that. Just bear with me. No time like the present to get super rich. And another round. We're going to stop after this one. Back to bright, and I think we're good. So with that, we have enough money, or at least potential for money. They will lose quite a bit of value just because we're not going to be selling them at what their cost is right there, but still pretty good. And what is that? 0.5 weight for 180. That's a pretty good weight to value right there. So we're going to be taking all of those. 184, even better for the lamps. Like a light that goes on the power armor versus literally something that recharges action points. And the light is more expensive. A little off to me, but I can't complain. I'm one step ahead of myself. I wanted to see, did I grab out enough stuff for the assault rifle? Let's check. Hello, Neuro. How's it been? I've been planning this run for a little bit. Well, this episode for a little bit. So hopefully things go well, but I think it'll be fine. I hope it'll be fine. I don't know where my mutant slayer's assault rifle is, apparently. So standard up to powerful, looking pretty good. Oh, advanced. Shoot. Okay, well, that's fine. Invented barrel for accuracy, losing adhesive quickly. Let's do what we need to do. Definitely get a suppressor on. Definitely get the... Now, I've gone back and forth on this. I think we can go away from the 50 caliber. So a recon scope would be decent. Yeah, it's time for me to do inventory. Not just inventory. I've put a jetpack on my power armor. I upgraded it to the best powerful armor that I could. It's the best time. But I am unfortunately out of... Oh, just barely enough. Okay, so it's a choice between recoil compensating stock or the standard magazine. Well, let's just take a quick look-see at this with its current loadout. Over to here. I don't have any bullets. I'm going to waste 2 bullets. You stand as far away as possible from... Okay, so I'm going to hold. I'm going to reload. Dang it. Try this again. I'm going to shoot the faucet. Now, does anyone think I really need a recoil compensating stock for that sort of recoil compensation that I've already got? I don't think so. So we are going to just go for the awesome... Well, how many bullets is in a magazine? One quick last look. 30 bullets. Screw it. We're only going to go up to the quick eject mag. We're not going to do the drum magazine, just on the off chance that we have to do some bats. This will help ever so slightly. Hopefully I don't need to reload and then have an issue there. So quick eject mag, that's that. We're going to keep the full stock for now. We're going to have everything else nice and set up. But yeah, this assault rifle, I do like assault rifles. They're just so heavy, and they're just so heavy. That's really all I have to say about them. Anyway, let's get in our power armor and get on our way to kill some bastards who are keeping their experience away from me. I need more experience now because because we've got the ability to do jetpacking like that. Nice to be able to fly again. One second. Let me just waste some fusion power. Oh, no, I can't get up there. Or can I? Oh, that's fine. Okay. Jetpacks are back, and I'm happy. Everything is right in the world. So, Mutant Slayer's assault rifle, advanced assault rifle, excuse me. What we've got elsewhere is... I do want to keep this around just in case I'm going around corners short range, need some VATS defense. That makes sense. 50% more limb damage, 194 damage, and it's pretty light, and the fusion cells are pretty standard. So we're going to keep that around. Gassy coming with us. Resolute plasma gun. It's powerful, but now there's some overlap. I think we're getting fine to the point where we're going to actually leave this around for now. Yeah. I especially like guns where I don't need to take all my ammo with me, and plasma rounds are slightly less present in the world. That's Recon 50. We've got the ability to sight enemies right here, and honestly, I think I have enough Gauss rifle ammo that I can just use this to be sure. I don't know if that should come with me or not. 18 weight. I'm going to leave it. So this is our lineup. We've got one energy weapon. We've got a VATS weapon. We've got our Mutant Slayers. Pretty much fire several times in a row. And then our kill them for sure weapon. I think that that's good. Now, let's get pretty much anything that's a weapon that's not those two, because I got the cooler. My fridge is full of weapons, so it's not exactly the right place for that. Now, aid items, we've got Deathclaw, Radstag, way too many purified waters, frankly, but actually I might be using quite a bit of drugs. Let's hold off on that. Drop all of the corn. Don't need the corn. Where are you, corn? And mute fruit as well. Get too many mute fruits. I need to take more orange mentats, as in I need to be making less orange mentats. That has gotten a bit ridiculous, but else we've got our Psycho Jet, our Psycho Buff. Let's just have our Crispy Squirrel Bits, our some Gulper Slurries just for entering places undetected. One on a stick, nice and light. Definitely take the Mirelurk Egg Omelette, since I made a big point about how I have Mirelurk Egg Omelets. And then from here, we got Artillery Smoke Grenade. Let's take... It's going to never happen, but I'll take 3 around just in case. 15 frag grenades can go up, I think, maybe to 20. Fragmentation mines, probably needing that many, but here we are. Let's hold on to a few more of these, and just a few distractions in case we need. I think this is fine. Plasma grenades, let's hold them, just in case. It's not going to kill me. I'm not going to throw a grenade at some charging mutants. Immediately get blown up by my own hubris. Not going to happen, I hope. So, what have we got? We've got the 2mm, we've got the fusion cells, and we've got 1 extra fusion core. Our aid is decent. Our mods, we're going to be able to sell some stuff. We need to buy some fusion cores because we are low as anything, but everything else is looking pretty good. And that's a lot of weight all of a sudden. I'm going to hold off on just a little bit of this. I don't need to kill 184 enemies, hopefully. So let's just save a bit of weight that way. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely go out into the world with way too much stuff all the time. Probably going to end up being an issue, but here we are. But this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is Well, if you can't remember the last time you played the game, maybe you should play the game, then you'll remember. Perfect way to solve that situation, Neuro. There are ways and means. Okay, so we're definitely... Come on, Radstorm. Stick with it. Okay, Percy,
So delighted you've
give me a
chosen us
fusion
for
core.
your shopping.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Oh, goody.
Okay. Only one. Fortunate. What about the 5.56? Let's just throw that on there. Now for the mods, cheap stuff we can get rid of. Oh wow, that is quite a hit in the value of these things. Maybe I'll hold off on that and I'll be back. Screw it. My big, huge point about I'm making a bunch of really valuable stuff has gone down the drain. Oh well. Oh, new electricity setup. That is always a fun situation. We redid the basement electricity, and oh, I only shocked myself like 3 times, but it was definitely a little worrying when you feel a zap. Definitely something you have to be careful about. Okay. Definitely get someone to help you out. That is at least my 2 cents on the issue. Rad damage is going to constantly throw itself up there in the top left, unfortunately, but yeah. What can you do? We're too good. Every shop in DC except the hair salon without triggering the DC market map marker? Huh. How the heck does that even happen? It seems like it shouldn't be a thing. Okay.
Ammo, weapons,
Let's
and
talk to
messy
Cricket
death.
quick like.
I got it all.
Hey,
I
Cricket.
mean, if you're
Got a
at the
hankering
DC
for
market, you'd
melting
think
face?
that it would like
Then I'm your girl.
have you discover
take a
the
look,
DC
sure.
market,
Oh,
but
goody.
apparently not. Oh well. There are a lot of things about this game where you kind of get really close to a location and then it like springs the experience on you after you would have already discovered it a while ago. I kind of want the gears, but honestly I don't think I need them. And there's nothing in here that I can't make myself. So we're just going to take a quick look at ammo. I don't want to buy fusion cores. Okay, I'm going to buy 1 fusion core just to be sure. Should be fine, should be fine. Let's get rid of some more. And there goes all of that wonderful stuff that we've made up. That's fine. So today I wanted to do just a few things. There's some easy locations where I can... Okay. There's some locations that aren't easy and I need to be very careful about because I'm going to take a hit to the face. But there are some locations that I can get some experience. I want to get that experience. There's some locations that I can get some items. I want to get those items, but... yeah, I got to be careful because the last time I did... This is going to get really annoying having water and food just constantly say, hey, you're losing health. Hopefully you know that. Okay, purified water, and let's just go with crispy squirrel bits because I think we're good. Water, squirrel, damn you parasites. I thought the parasites would be done by now. But speaking of experience, let's go with this thing.
Think you can hide?
Okay, well, I shot him twice, but that didn't seem to do much. There we go. Okay. Okay, I feel like that's, definitely okay for the game to say that you haven't explored DC Market if you're going along the rooftops, trying to stay outside of a tiny little circle. But, yeah, makes sense. What's the fewest amount of locations you can discover and beat the game? YOLO? Explorus? No. Anti-Explorus, only live once? I don't know what that would be. It would definitely be something, though. I'm sure someone's done it. Fewest amount of enemies killed, fewest amount of locations discovered. All definitely something you could do for a challenge run. Okay. I am a little antsy, but I need to remember one thing. I have the ability to fly. So if I want to fly, I just fly. It is good to be back. The game doesn't really start until you have a jetpack in my mind, but the Radstorm back because of course they're going to be back. We don't need to worry about these guys. What I want to do is actually jump into Hubris Comics because there is a little bit of chance that there's good legendaries in here. I don't really need them, but easy experience, stuff like that. And there's hidden, so we can go in without any worry. Oh yeah, the low experience. That's true. Yeah. Take care of that. And say hello to everyone. Okay, I missed. Good start. Okay, get my... Just shoot these guys. I am really bad shot today. Hit him in the... Hit him in the face. Okay, that was just a little bit of a tense moment there because usually I hit people in the face when I want to hit them in the face, but not that time. That time I was doing a lot of missing. Let's just take a quick look at our experiences up to there. So halfway through the table, let's say. I don't know. Not a good way of measuring that exactly. Comic books key, unstoppable, 1% chance of avoiding all damage. A good enough reason to come here, I suppose, but not the actual reason. No, I did not want to come in here. Very bright with the bright headlamp. Potentially overly bright, but that's fine. And we're just going to be nice and relaxed about this place. God, it is so bright in here. Little overwhelming, this light, but we'll live with it. We need to have as much goodness when it comes to visibility happen. Okay, I'm actually turning it off. I say that and I'm being blinded, so it is off for the time being. Scavenger's note, shouldn't have picked that up, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm coming here for the unstoppables and a little bit of extra money and a little bit of a chance to get extra experience, idiot savanting, and of course, legendaries. So, let's tell everyone we're here via that. No one's interested. So we go like that, and then they open the door. Okay, I'm wasting bullets here. Okay, wasting a lot of bullets here. Come around the corner. Let's just VATS him because it'll be easier that way. Go. And this shouldn't be too much of an issue. Like how they like running around a bunch. Oh, I've thought of reasons to do an idiot savantless run to really keep your intelligence super low, your experience gain super low, and it might happen eventually. There is a very particular reason that you'd want to do it. Yeah. Could get pretty far in the game, be a pretty low level, at least from what I understand how good Idiot Savant is. I think it's amazing. Good. I swear I'm hitting the random stuff really easily. As in, too easily to hit random refrigerators when I should not be hitting them. Oh, there's a legendary. Lucky metal right leg. Not horrible, but not good. And the difference night and day, quite literally. There's a few guys up here in this room. View. Just want to get some level ups, nice and easy. And this is the nice, easy place that isn't so easy, so I should be careful. Guy in here. A rad roach. There we go. The rad roach, we're really close to our next level up. Oh. Okay, I missed one. Quite sure where he came from. Yeah. Definitely good to remember where all the enemies are. Here. In here. I think that is much everything that I'd want. One more little area. Grenades for this area. The glowing one. Just maybe is a good idea. Perfect. There's our level up. Get through here. Have to worry about glowing ones. Okay, so with our level up, I guess this is something I could have done earlier. I do think I want the Lone Wanderer, 25% extra damage. It makes sense versus what I could also be moving towards. But yeah, I need quite a few more level ups for what I want to have happen. But of course, there's always Vault-Tec DLC, so let's do that. Rad damage 2.93 because immediately leveling up, I'm going to need to be told, hey, by the way, you leveled up and you couldn't level up your health as much as you otherwise would. So therefore, you're losing health because, yeah, that's just happening. Unfortunate as it is. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm not going to give any of this to, the guy who likes the paraphernalia. I'm not even going to pick it up. Nope, nope, nope. That's not. Yeah, so Grognak's costume right here. We can get out the roof if we wanted. It is one buff out, but the Grognak's costume is not really good on the weight to value, so we're taking it anyway, even though we don't really need to. That's fine. A mini nuke we're not going to take. Buff out, sure. That is not good weight to value, so let's call that good. This stuff. And call it. After getting this up.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely glass cannon when it comes to Grognak's. I mean, the nice thing with Blitz is, as long as you kill them first and they don't have a chance to shoot you, then you're good. No issues whatsoever. The thing I hate about Blitz and VATS in general is if you're armed with something like a combat knife, it has the longest animation sometimes where it has to at least in power armor. So maybe it's not an issue in good old Grognak's costume. The could put the outfit on the mannequin. Yeah, I probably should. It could be a nice little trophy. Yeah, that seems appropriate. Maybe at the end, I'll line up all of the random stuff that I picked up that were... Well, actually, I've been selling quite a bit of my items, unfortunately. That's okay, I suppose. Yeah. Blitz and combat knives is what I was saying, and there's an animation that you pick the person up by the like neck and then you stab them or something like that. And it's very slow, and there's a bunch of enemies around you, and they're trying to shoot you, so it's becoming, you know, more and more dangerous to do what you're doing, but you do it anyway. And that's what I don't like about Blitz and combat knives, is what I'm just remembering. It's definitely needing to be a Radstorm game. It seemed really quiet and really chill, and I didn't even realize. Radstorm! Give me the frickin' Radstorm. Ugh. Okay, so there goes the fusion core. Yeah, also the VATS deciding not to attack is also really annoying. Mirelurk's buried underground, and then you're trying to VATS them, and they just decide to not be VATSed. One of the most annoying. So we just picked up, let's just take a look at that. We've got a little bit of adrenaline, but with our 25% extra damage, our random stuff, Gassie's up to 777. I think that's a lucky enough number that we can see what happens here. Oh, I didn't kill him in one shot. What a shame that is. It was worth a try. I thought that would be enough, but yeah, only one rank of ninja, unfortunately, so not a whole lot we can do there. Just jump down here. And there's a few things I wanted to do. And I think one of them was to actually go inside the State House, but I'm deciding against it. Maybe I should go pick up Swan's stuff. I'm not going to. He has, what, a power fist, or, fine, I'll go pick it up. Just quick like. Besides, a flower. Need that hub flower. Yeah, he has a power fist, that's worthwhile. So let's grab that. 5 for 545, that's fine. This is light. Else can stay where it's at. Okay, pretty bad. I can't even shoot the robot that's not moving at all. Let's see. A little bit of rads around here. Still fine, no issues. I think what I want to do is go by Cleo's place. Cleo has oil, and I'm pretty sure oil is the limiting factor for most everything that I've got going. So let's do some quick shopping. Be fine around here. There's some enemies that I never took out that way. Could be some super mutant up here that I've never taken out. All's well, though. Okay, Cleo. I have got to buy some oil from you while I'm around. Yeah. Yeah, the power fist is fine. It's like, I don't know.
Worry.
It's
I only
so unfortunate the
Let's see what you
unarmed
got.
weapons were
Murder
so...
and mayhem at
eh.
a discount.
I mean, the hook's good, and they must have realized how bad they were treating unarmed people. But yeah, increases damage after each consecutive hit on the same target. Again, in survival and YOLO, it's not the best thing to have because you want to kill enemies in one hit rather than just stand there trading blows. So, whatever. So let's get rid of Lucky. We're not going to have that around. Get rid of the... I'll keep Grognax around, I suppose. I was ready to get rid of it, but that just seems cruel. Not. And Jangles. I'm going to get rid of a few things that are too heavy. Most of the stuff I want to hold on to just for the sake of it. A few bullets there, though. Okay, so I definitely wanted to have all of my wonderful headlamps that I was going to sell to Cleo and buy the oil, but yeah, it's not happening that way. Maybe I'll make them up in between parts and then I can sell a bunch later, but buy some more oil just to keep on top of things. We're at 2 and 1 and whatever our current fusion core is at. So I think we have enough. Let's keep moving forward. Next stop is going to be some super mutants. Well, in between here and there, there's a settlement that I'm going to drop a bunch of junk off of it. So technically that's the next stop. But yeah, some super mutants over at Revere Satellite Array. I think it's time that we pick up a super mutant magazine, or a stealth magazine, which is very not super mutant-y. But yeah, that way we'll be able to be more stealthy. It's the one thing that I really rely on when it comes to pretty much anything in this game that is YOLO related. A lot of it is just being stealthy. You can get a little extra limb damage, a little extra crit damage, a little extra anything, but it is really, really, truly the sneakiness that you need to focus on. Put that on, get the Radstorm back. Looks good over here. Little looking left and right. Could be good to just do some sprinting. I'm trying not to go past 50% when it comes to my action points, just in case I need to stop suddenly. I am definitely feeling the pain not having the what is it, the core assembly, whatever. Let's take care of that guy. Just love that that has no recoil whatsoever, and it's good for automatic stuff, but it's really good for just, you know, your typical riflemen shooting enemies down nice and easy. One thing we haven't done yet is turned in good old Carrington's prototype, so let's see if we can do that. Now, it does say get Carrington's prototype. We should be fine. The game bugs out, then I'm going to be thoroughly enthralled by just murdering the railroad immediately. Probably won't do that, though. So let's go see if we can get Carrington his prototype, and I want to look at what Tinker Tom has. I think he should have Stealth Boys immediately, and then later he gets the Railroad Stealth Boys. At least that's how I understand it to work. Always use more Stealth Boys. Okay, so here we've definitely got to worry about a whole lot of nothing. But again, I'm trying to think, do we need to have more fusion cores or anything? I'm liking the sprinting around, and it's going up so slow, and I don't even have...
And the new guy patched put me on his shoulder, and
there comes Deacon. Yeah, I don't have jet fuel. I don't have the core assembly. Don't have Action
right?
Boy.
That's
It's
one
pretty
word
painful
for
at
it.
this point.
Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
I lost count around 100. It was probably more.
Every word he said was true, and then some.
A full 100. I can't even imagine.
see, just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, but instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be.
You've certainly made an
Sure.
welcome to the...
Right. Glad to be aboard.
We've got the
It
railroad,
seemed- So you're in.
and we are... Give me
Have
the
any
more
suggestions?
options.
No.
I will be... Bullseye.
Call me Bullseye.
From what Deacon says of your fighting skills, Bullseye seems apt. But first,
Up
the
top, you
location
gotta
of
be
our
careful.
HQ is...
Yeah, I was doing a lot of missing today, so I need to pump myself up that I can actually hit the
You never can.
bullseye on some enemies. The amount of bullets I was wasting on those ghouls and hubris, not good, because if they had guns and started shooting back, they might have done some damage. So Tradecraft, 345. Let's get rid of Dr. Carrington's prototype. Where are you, Doc? Tinker Tom, I can now buy from you, right? I can have this. Okay, so it's not stealing. Good. Carrington, Hello.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and
Okay, and I don't need to hear anything else because I'm not going to move any further with you.
I'm counting on
Let's take all of this, all of that. We're full. Maybe something we can sell. We shall see. Missed the introduction, but that's fine. Sure, they'll forgive me. Ooh, noodle cups. Got to love the noodle cups. Where are we when it comes to our weight to value? Carrying too much. Okay. Knew I had to be getting pretty close. Drop one right there and tinker, 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 tinker. Right where I left you. Faster, faster.
The census sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug free.
I'm relieved, actually.
Okay,
Whoa,
gotta
whoa,
make
whoa,
sure
whoa.
not to
Not so
get
fast.
irradiated
Okay,
here.
have you eaten anything out there?
Or damaged,
Because
not
if you have,
irradiated.
they got you.
Yeah, I've eaten food.
Oh, I knew it. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they report back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
If true, that's terrifying.
If he had a shred of evidence for any of it, agreed. Quite terrifying.
Okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot.
I'm not rushing through this
Yeah,
conversation
Desdemona
because the
says
chance
no one
of
has
just
to.
clicking the wrong area,
We'll kill those little robots.
it is
There's battery acid
not
in that
good.
serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
no way.
There's no way in hell I'm letting you do that.
Fine. Let them hear and see everything. Okay. I hope you like your whole life being downloaded to the Institute's mainframe.
Oh, God.
Actually, I dose myself with radiation to kill the blood robots.
I read you, man. Smart. Hey, you.
Right. I'd appreciate the help.
and me?
Okay, actually,
Yeah.
oh, we need to talk to you about
Hey,
bartering, not
Hey, I got
whatever
everything
the
you field
bottom
agent
was
type.
since I
Show
got
me
back.
what you got.
Take.
I've been able to pick up a lot of stuff to sell you. Not too much, but enough for me to get out of the way. Don't need fusion cells really. Get rid of. Nothing is worthwhile to get rid of, unfortunately, except this crap. Yeah, I mean, that's this whole point of the run, Neuro. I've been irradiating myself so that the Institute can't win. I gotta kill the blood robots. And Tinker Tom agreed with me anyway with the better to lose some hair than have the Institute win, so all's well that ends well, at least in my book. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Maybe? Probably not. Oh, God. So, screws, springs, circuitry, lead. I think we're good on most of that. Maybe not screws. Maybe circuitry was the thing that we're actually not great on, but it's the stealth boys. I wouldn't mind having more of those and be confident in the short term being able to use some more. And he's got a Gauss rifle. I'm glad that we leveled up the hacker when we did to pick up the Gauss rifle, even though it probably gave me a little bit of a big head when it came to taking on enemies. Okay. Get him a bunch of stuff. I am not carrying too much, am I? Surely not. Okay, good. So I need to get to my settlement and...
Fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again.
Oh my God, Desdemona, you're so, like, behind the times. I've been there and back again and there and back again and there and back again, like, multiple times. Just catch up a little bit. Intelligence organization, my... Okay, so let's pick up anything else that's not too... I'm peckish. No, I'm not. I'm eating squirrel bits as we speak. There we go. Good enough. Let's get out the back way. Now, a little walking in the water shouldn't get our disease risk pool too much up. I've been trying to make sure that I'm not taking great mentats. It's not worth it to have the diseases keep going up. Although I do assume that they're going to go up eventually. Out of the way there. Where there's like a... Yeah, this is a funny door right here. Its hinge is right there, but it opens up to the inside. Not making all sorts of sense there, but that's fine. Pretty sure I learned that while streaming at some point. Maybe it was from you, Neuro, or the Insane Chocolator. I'm not quite sure. Someone told me that. It was probably one of you. But yeah, let's get over to County Crossings, drop off some junk, and then kill some super mutants and get a magazine. And that is literally all we're going to do there. But then we should have enough carry weight after dropping off some more junk to go off and get something else. Not exactly in the vicinity or anything. And yeah, it's not a super... It's a busy episode, but we can fly now. I'm not doing enough flying for it to actually have the title Live and Let Fly in it, but I think it is going to be fine. We're going to do some killing. We're going to end strong with hopefully being able to not take any damage from the super mutants. I am worried. I am worried about the super mutants, and maybe the door is a synth. Oh god, did I just use a synth to get out of here? I feel dirty and unclean. Ooh, technical documents. I like the technical documents. Yes, I want to go back to the Pridwin this episode. The Pridwin, where I have a ton of documents and blood to give to various people. Let's not give the blood to Quinlan and the technical documents to Narai because that'd be a little silly. But let's give it to the right people. And yeah, I'm not going to do Boston After Dark. That's just standing outside in a Radstorm for too long. And it doesn't really help that much. I'm already part of the railroad as far as I need to take it. I'm never going to use the ballistic weave. I'm just going to use this wonderful power armor, which I didn't even check. How much? Yeah. 1,880 damage resistance, 1,450 for energy resistance. So pretty good. Pretty good, I think. Moving forward. I am starting to get a little tired because stupid fatigue is stupid. There might be enemies over there. Hope not. Oh, that's what I like about this. You can see enemies that easily. Oh, that's a lot of enemies, actually. Come back, Radstorm. Okay. And I do have an artillery smoke grenade. It would be fun if they're coming across the bridge. I hear vertibird. Gonna be a vertibird, isn't there? Okay, let's get an artillery smoke grenade. They're going to go into caution immediately and hopefully start coming towards me and get blown up before the vertibird does vertibirdy things. Oh, wait, let's hear the radio freedom. There's very few times that I'm ever going to use vertibirds. Yeah, very few times I'm going to be using the... No, don't chase the vertibird, chase me. You're actually taking some damage. Need to be ready to flee. Just kill them. Okay. I might be hitting the vertibird. I just realized at this point. So let's kill the... There we go. They're all dead. The artillery literally did nothing. And the vertibird is still my friend. Okay. Carrying too much and I can't run. Carrying too much and I can't run. Why am I carrying too much and I can't? Oh, I got tired or something. Wait a second. Overtired already. That's no good. Grilled radstag, I guess, is the answer to that. Okay, so the artillery was completely useless, as artillery usually is. But it is pretty. I do need some fireworks. Okay, ceasing fire, hope that helped. That didn't really help that much, but you did your best, Minutemen, you did your best. So, guy who took about 20 bullets to die is over here. Hopefully. There he is. Cryogenic. Wonderful. Let's continue onwards. Not even going to try to find all the random people I killed. Not right now, at least. Now, might be enemies over there. Bloat flies maybe, but rad scorpion territory. We're fine though. Forget, have I killed the blood bugs? Eventually, I can't remember. Now, yeah, this was the artillery that was able to do that, but it's now pointing in a completely different thing. And let's shut the Minutemen up because they were so useful last time. Drop that junk, and the junk is dropped, so let's hold on to the antifreeze bottle at the very least. And meat fruit, purified water. Let's hold off on that. I wouldn't mind actually, essentially running on parched a little bit. Make sure that as soon as the water gets into anything nasty, like dehydrated levels, that you are taking a drink, because I am never going to dehydrate myself to the point where I'm taking damage again. Come on, Radstorm. I want you around. I really do. Despite what I say about Radstorms, I want them to do Radstormy damage. I love the Rads. Bask in the Rads. Ugh. The game is trying to make things too damn easy. So let's kill Doggo. I said kill the Doggo. There we go. Now what we need to do is find the enemies and then back off quite a bit. This is super mutant killing, so 50% extra damage is pretty good. And we're already doing... What are we already doing? Yeah, 236, so that's pretty good. But we need to make sure that we're nice and safe. So grab everyone as a pip. That is fine. Sometimes we can actually get... Yeah, a vertibird to come by, but then the vertibird just tries to land on you when it's crashing. So, where we have to start running, actually. Okay, be ready. Keep all of your action points around, because that vertibird is not going to last long. And has a bunch of stuff in the way, but better to get trees in between us and... Oh, no. Yep. Good job, vertibird. You lasted all of 20 seconds. Longer than I would have expected, but now that that's out of the way, nice and quick, we can focus on the important thing. That guy right there is actually doing too hot. I'm just going to hit him really quickly. Get that taken care of. Now we can slowly back off and keep an eye on anyone who wants to do anything. Oh. No fun. They're shooting at me. Okay. I'm not going to be in front of the car, in fact. Actually, one of the worst places to be. Nice easy hits there. They seem to be shooting in the most general direction I could ever imagine. not a whole lot of being able to see them. But I do like the recon scope. You can actually see a silhouette easier than I think you would be able to otherwise. Yeah, it's similar. I think we're going to call it good. Don't see anything right there. Let's keep moving forward. We're sitting at 541 rads. Not the end of the world, because if anything's going to kill me, I think it's going to be just gigantic hits that start ending the run immediately. Not going to be the rads. Not going to be the rads. I really hope it's not going to be the rads now. But yeah, let's move up. If there's anything that we can detect. Let's see. A whole lot. Take some easy shots. Headshot, maybe? Wanted to move a bit. Oh, hello, you. Okay, this is easy enough. Oh, danger. Okay, he took a hit. He took a hit. And how the hell did he sneak up on me? Because I'm really oblivious at this point. That was out of nowhere. When I'm in danger, flip out a little more than that. Just turn on VATS and start searching. Like, VATS, and then do the search. 8 damage. Okay. That's fine. We can take 8 damage. Thank you, Power Armor, for reducing that slightly. Screw you, Super Mutants. I took 8 damage because I want your frickin' magazine at this point. When's the last time I got bitten by a frickin' mutant hound dog? Been a while. Definitely been a while. They don't pop out of the ground. They're not super tiny and going all over the place. The hound dog. Should not be hard to deal with hound dogs. But that's where we're at. Fruit. Doesn't seem to be much happening on the old hidden brackets there. Now the Brotherhood Lancer Knight with his ballpen hammer. Poor guy. I can't believe I let myself be eaten by a frickin' hound. This toting power armor badass person got bit by a hound. Anyway. Just doing a quick look-see around, making sure there's nothing up here that I want. Shouldn't be anything. Missile launcher we don't need. They already wasted all of their missiles on the Brotherhood Vertibird. Very nice right there. But not worth it, not worth it, not worth it. Nothing's worth it. Let's just jump across here. Love having my jetpack back. So nice. Okay, I think we're good. Gonna stay in hidden just in case, though, because that last little dog was a little worrying.
Yes.
Exactly what I need. So I think that the assault rifle is going to be part of the lineup. It is pretty nice. Let's start with over here. It'll be higher. The jetpack. Okay, and then from there, is there anything that we can see? I don't see anything. Could be just a few guys that got killed that get their stuff from. Crazy. And we can pick up, I don't see us doing it, but we can pick up the, what's it called? Oh, God. Oh, good. There's a guy there. Why did you not kill? He didn't care about his friends. Where are you? Oh. Ah! Okay, he can phase through walls. Luckily, him phasing through the walls means that I can shoot him through the wall. Okay. Thank you for that, Super Mutant. Thank you so much for that. I thought I was done, but I jumped on top of your house and upset you. To be, you know, understood as reasonable. Troubleshooter's leather left leg. Nope, 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 and nope. Oh my god. It just had to be that, didn't it? Okay, we can listen to Scribe Ferris's holotape, I suppose. Scribe, how's it been? I'm guessing you had not the best of days. Scribe probably starts with S. And followed by Ace. Oh my god. There we go.
This is Ferris.
Yes, it is.
It's been...
Okay. So, that was scary. The thing that probably should have done damage to me, the nasty super mutant that can phase through reality, didn't do damage, but the random dog that came up behind me and, you know, bit me did do damage, even though I was in power armor. Let's continue on with this wonderful spree that we're going on. Lost 8 hit points for a stealth magazine, but we are going to be sneakier. Where are we at with stealth magazines right now? Looking at perks, we've got... what is that called? Covert Op. Yes. So we have one that's in the glowing sea that we're not going to get. We have one that's over in a boat that we're not going to get, potentially. And then there's one over on some other boats that are guarded by some raiders that we might not be getting. Actually, no. We're on our way there now. Had you there for at least 1 second, hopefully. More Mirelurks that we can kill. Nice and easy. Oh no, I shot him through the ground, so now I can't actually get his stuff. But I can kill you. Oh. Okay. Thanks for popping out of reality like everyone else is doing today, but please don't. That's terrifying enough as is. And why aren't there more Mirelurk eggs hatching? Okay. Any other Mirelurk eggs wants to hatch? Okay. That's all good. Very strange. Have a good day, Insane Shacklador. Thanks for coming. Just a little jumpy all of a sudden. Until next time, yeah, that is probably going to be Sunday morning. Getting busier and busier with real life for me. But yeah, you're going to potentially miss maybe some boating. Nothing too crazy. Please Protectron. Worth 47. You're worth 16. Need that experience. Get what exactly? Whole lot. And I thought there was a pool. Definitely something in there. And I can't shoot through the doors.
Got it.
There we go. Okay, let's do a quick drop-off of stuff over at our base, and then we'll be good. Have to make it all the way over to Doctor, pretty much. Okay, things are getting a little heavy, so let's sell to the Doctor.
Doc.
Dangerous world out there. Good thing, too. Otherwise, no business for doctors, am I right?
I need some supplies, Doctor.
You got the caps, I got the goods.
Okay. Caps, goods. Let's deal with something that is, yeah, heavy. That'll do. And then some bullets. Then maybe more bullets. Get rid of cryogenic, of course. Troubleshooters. Reasons. That around. Then it's call it good. Okay. Actually, grab the antifreeze bottle. There we go. And let's be on our way. Now, what is next? What we need to do is get some more experience, because that is just the long, hard trek that we're on right now. We've got 3 level ups, and, well, we're getting there, but I think we'll need a few more level ups beyond what we've got for when Nuka World rolls around. I want to do the vault before I do Nuka World, and that is going to be not too difficult, especially with the ability to fly in case I need to get rid of some melee enemies, which the entire vault pretty much is. But yeah, Vault Tech DLC, not a big issue there. Trying to think, is there anything else that would be really easy to do with lots of experience? Kind of a blank, but yeah. Maybe just dealing with the people at Libertalia, and then from there, we'll call it good. So I guess I could just kill random people at the racetrack. Don't necessarily want to do that, though.
Hey, pipe down out there. We got a race on.
I'll discover easy city downs, though. But yeah, to get a synth back, that's a little bit of experience, and that's always good. But there's a decent amount of raiders that we can kill. This stealth magazine obviously is good. Should have enough bullets. We'll mark them up. We can use the Gauss rifle if we want to. And definitely don't talk to the Corsair, because then he's going to be stuck with you and you won't have a good time. Definitely would have a bad time. But he'll catch up and give you the code once you get inside. So let's just deal with things nice and simply with headshot. Headshot. You're not going to move. And come back, Radstorm. You're not done quite yet. Light goes down. Looking ahead, there's not too many people. Important thing, though, to take care of would be this guy. Because he has a mini nuke. That mini nuke goes inside a Fat Man. And that Fat Man can fire the mini nuke at you, which you'd best to avoid if possible. Okay, so looking around with our jetpack, we've got someone over here. Take him out. One between us and them. Potentially. Don't see anyone immediately. Sometimes being too sneaky makes it hard to tell how close enemies are. Okay, shoot them nice and easy. And okay, what happens when you build an entire base just on a bunch of floating pylons. Stay away from that. Blow that thing up. There would be enemies around here, besides the 2 that I've killed right here, but forward. Move over to this. Oh god. He is definitely in there. Okay, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. All's well, even though almost didn't end well. Now just a little bit of looting. Don't take too long. Look ahead again. Expected to see more people by this point. That's advanced. That's fine. Oh. Who is nearly seeing me? Not you, because you're dead. There's a person right there. You like the assault rifle. Oh, danger. Okay, the person who got me into danger probably had a melee weapon because they were running towards me as opposed to actually trying to find me. Let's call... I don't trust these boards. Go across them the easy way. And the Radstorm back, because of course we have to get the Radstorm back. And random stuff. Might as well have it. We'll eventually want to sell it. I'm gonna go do a quick look over here. There might be some more enemies, but there is gonna be at least a little bit of loot. Over here. Now, is there anyone else? Kind of hard to tell because we're killing them nice and silent that we don't worry anyone else over there. Lots of ammo though. I am appreciating how much... Oh! Just... Oh my god, you missed it. Okay, it's a... What was that? 95% chance, which translates into 100% chance, but not always, because clearly I just missed. Keep an eye on shooting enemies nice and safely. That's expert. No chance there. Sometimes I do a weird roundabout way of getting around. Oh god, there comes the vertibirds, and the vertibirds are going to try to kill our friend, Mr. Synth. So that's no good, but... We'll not be drawn into it directly. We'll just kind of indirectly have to deal with that silliness. Get over to the main area. Quick look, see what's over here. And up here. Died. And you have some ammo. Yep, even 1 rank of Scrounger, pretty good amounts for the ammo drops. Do appreciate it, for sure. Jetpacking for pretty much no reason. Let's get eyes on people. Still hidden. Somewhat surprising. Oh, you were legendary. It's a good blade, and it's not a great legendary effect for a blade, but that's fine. More ammo is more ammo. And I'm thirsty. Drink more water. And eat more food, actually. Okay. Still a little thirsty. That was somewhat worrying, because that's how I end up taking damage. Really stupid ways. What we could do, technically, is drop some artillery on here. But it's not the best idea. Plenty of ammo, thankfully. So looking around, I'm not seeing the enemies super clearly. Especially given that the Radstorm was wearing off there.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick.
Say the same to you, frankly. Okay, I'm gonna drop an artillery grenade. 547. I feel like I'm picking up quite a bit of rads for not much time in the field, but suppose playing too much. Okay, let's throw a grenade right there.
Don't
Oh,
need to
God.
hide.
Okay, I have a bad feeling that it decided to get targeted a little closer, so we're going to flee a little more than we normally would. Should be far enough away. They start landing a little close. I definitely hit something. That's nice. How did that hit something, though? So we've killed a total of 1 person with artillery so far, I think. And that's that. Okay. So, could have been better, but at least it killed 1 person. Oh, I can see someone now. I suppose times like this you need to just kind of jump in and hope for the best. Well, you've got... Poor bastard, you've got a melee weapon. Do I have everything set? Are my Mirelurk egg omelets set to where they need to be? They are definitely not. Okay. Go over to bats. Our status is weary, so I'm actually going to take 1 little rank of Nuka Free, if I can find it. It's on weight, so that's why I was suddenly not having Nuka Free. Okay, Nuka Free taken. Let's move forward.
Time's up, asshole.
What? Oh, God. Vertibirds, don't make them do that to me. Actually, don't make them do that at all, because...
First mistake, last mistake.
Where the hell? Let's just get through this, get inside quickly as possible. This is a bit silly. Not going to use a berry mentats because that would be silly. One right here. And that's kind of funny. Oh god, he's coming at me. We can kill him though. Good hustle, but was not going to work out in the end. Oh god, the vertibird. It's trying to kill the synth, and it's doing its best, but its best is not great. Actually, probably fine.
Hell yeah.
Not kill. Let's get that guy. Steady, fat man. Protected. Yada yada yada. I don't like this. The vertibird's right there. Radstorm back. There shouldn't be anyone else, apparently, because we would have had issues with people yelling about the fact that there's a vertibird and them wanting to kill it. Okay, let's get in here. We should have our friend immediately
Hold up a moment,
show
sir.
up.
There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm sure it is.
I'm listening.
I'm going. You'll need once he.
And
I'd like to
let's
avoid
avoid
any unnecessary-
violence.
Well,
Sure.
that's all.
And from there, that is great news. We are going to avoid violence so well. 288 out of 300. Definitely shouldn't have picked up the nitrogen something or another. Yeah, I think the best thing to do is just some classic Psychojet after talking to the person. quickly running out. We'll see, because I definitely want the antifreeze bottle. Jump upside and do a little chat.
Well Judging by your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents of the Institute. Just like me. So,
everyone's yelling at me all at once.
Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
And recall code.
B592, initialize factory reset, authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
That was fun. Okay, those guys are fine to ask questions first and get shot later. Good, good, good. And with that, we've got this quest pretty much done, in the bag, all that fun stuff. And here we can get into the master terminal. I'm gonna leave it there, though. I've got things to sort and decisions to make, and I definitely could do without having to end the episode with a packing job. So I'm gonna jump back inside. Yeah, today we were able to get a couple stealth magazines. Those stealth magazines are going to prove useful moving forward. What we need to do with them is, well, get the best situation when it comes to indoor sneakiness as we can get. But yeah, we started out, we got our jetpack, our better power armor, and of course that dog bite did only do 9 damage to us. So I think it's working. Little bits of damage that I can avoid, but end up not doing. This is a very confined space to do the outro. Unfortunate. But yeah. Jetpack and the stealth magazines, they're going to be proving useful. But again, today was more importantly about I'm weary from sleep. That's no good. Drop something heavy because clearly I can't get an outro that is normal. But yeah. I need some more experience, and I think next time it will be time for the Vault-Tec DLC. Should be easy enough and should have plenty of experience there that can take us into what we need for Nuka World. Nuka World is going to require a few tricks, but yeah, we're coming up pretty quickly on some more DLC. But until then, I've been Keith. This has been Game to Please with Fallout 4. You only live once, done live. The Rad Run. It's going well. Could be going better. We've lost 55% of our health due to rads, but we're running out of things that we need to do. And pretty soon we'll check something else off on that list. So yeah, thanks for joining me. And until next time, farewell.